Hey guys, welcome to Ethan's Garage. Today I am extremely excited to announce that we are in Monaco. Pretty exciting. I came here last year about the same time of year and did a whole bunch of car spotting then, but I hadn't really been doing YouTube at the time. I took a little bit of a hiatus, so I didn't really film anything, which I now very much regret. But we are here in one of the coolest countries and coolest places on earth, and an amazing place obviously for car spotting, so let's go do some. Alright, so right now we're going to walk over to the casino and kind of start there, see what kind of stuff they have with the valet, which is always so amazing. I actually did some looking over there earlier. I'll insert those clips now. I didn't really start the vlog then because I wanted to just do some sightseeing first, but there's some amazing stuff then and I'll revisit it now. Here's what the valet's got today. We got the 812 Superfast, the Rolls-Royce Dawn. And up front we got the Macan, probably GTS. Boxster, the Roma, another 812. The nice golden Bentayga. Definitely some absolutely incredible stuff here, including this Brabus G-Wagon about to come by. Right over here we have the 599, not the GTO I don't think, but it is a UAE plates. Impressive. That's a pretty solid one. SLR McLaren. Very nice color on this Urus, and most likely wrapped, but also interesting, pretty nice color on this 812 GTS. And to continue the theme of the day, another 812 GTS. That's in the super popular dark blue that it was actually launched in, I believe. And of course, Urus. Next to the construction of this big new building, there's a nice find for street parking. A right-hand drive British plated, so British car, obviously the Vantage. Over here by all the yachts we have the e-tron GT. And some absolutely huge yachts. Also over here by the yachts we have the Bullet Mustang and the F8. Now this is amazing. Monaco plated Mini. Hell yeah. Great car for the city, honestly. And look at that view, isn't that amazing? Nice looking red Bentayga going by. The real question is, what is this thing? Dalare Stradale. So I think what I just witnessed there is actually a car crash in Monaco, a small one. This little mini car versus the motorcycle, but they got quite a few police officers here sorting it out. Okay, I've been dying to see one of these, and I guess I technically did the other day. When I was in Italy, there's actually a truck full of these, because I think these are built in Turin or something. But basically it's an electric revamp of the old BMW Isetta, with the headlights there on the side and the little mirrors, and it is a front door, like front opening door. Very cool car. One of the weirdest cars in Monaco in my opinion, an old Chrysler Sebring. Then a good number of Alphas, Bentaygas, and of course Range Rovers here. And very notably, the Renault Twizy, which is a fascinating car, and one you don't actually see too often around Europe. There's been just a crazy number of them here. Fake Arizona plates, I presume. Beautiful spec on this old first generation Mustang, with the 289 V8 as well. Another Bentayga, but this one's from Serbia. And already, another Bentayga. Kind of an interesting brown color on that though. 11 Turbo S. And a pretty basic but nice Mustang GT. Endless good views of the city. eccentric car. Got the Hummer H3 with extra chrome with Monaco plates. Right here is this beautiful newer mall section. Very nice architecture here and some very premium stores with, you know, beautiful watches, beautiful jewelry. I have watched so many videos from right around here from different car spotters. It's always so special coming here and actually doing it myself. Got the 911 Turbo right there. Looks like we got a couple new additions since I was here a few hours ago. But Alpha, actually from the UK. We got the 599 with a 599P plate. I'm sure I've seen a video of that with a plate and car that distinct in Monaco. Got the green Roma, which is a great spec on it. Valley's backing up the new Bentley Continental right there. I'll insert here a quick clip of what the inside of this casino actually looks like. I'm sure you've seen it from different Bond movies and stuff, but it's pretty impressive. And this here is the inside of the casino. Here on this side of the Valet lineup, they got the new 992 GT3, the Fiat Topolino, which is the Citroen Ami little EV microcar, but rebadged to be a Fiat, which is a brilliant business move. Another Bentley, of course. 997 GT3. This is actually somewhat interesting. This is the new Macan EV. If I can find the clip, I'll insert the clip where or picture where I actually found one of these desert testing in Nevada last June, before this thing came out. Pretty exciting to see, but kind of disappointing what the end result is. Kind of ugly. It's one of the underrated things about Monaco is, unlike all of Europe, which does not believe in public bathrooms or anything like that, which is insane and one of the most frustrating things about visiting Europe, Monaco has amazing public bathrooms. They're everywhere. They're free, which they're not paid, unlike everywhere else in Europe. So, nice perk of this place. This looks like to get pulled over here. So right now I'm going to kind of where the racetrack starts. Coming right over here on my right is a car you don't see very often anymore. An actual Maybach 62S. You know, for such a small place, you can really walk here forever. It's so windy and there's so many different levels. Very entertaining. It takes forever to get around. Right here is another Maybach. Got the G63, and over there is another Maybach. Damn, this thing sounds good. I'm sure many of you folks will recognize this roundabout behind me. If you're like me, you've seen so many videos of the rarest cars ripping right through here. Beautiful Huracan. Another great looking Bentley. Rolls Royce Dawn, that's a classic choice right there. Got the same Rolls Royce Dawn coming back around. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. With the Maybach. Something that I kind of knew about Monaco, but I've kind of forgotten, honestly, is that there's a ton of gardens and parks here. It's amazing they've been able to fit so many in such an incredibly small place. Well, that's really to be said about almost anything they have here. Amazing packaging of a city, and a country, of course, too. Right down here is the Rolls-Royce dealer. And I remember last year there was a purple Rolls-Royce Spectre here, which is the first one I'd ever seen. And actually, a bunch of people had taken pictures of it, so there's pictures of it all over the internet. You might recognize this car as the 812 GTS I saw just a few hours ago in my little montage I showed you guys. And this is the first time I've actually seen the new SP3. Also, if you're a big Ferrari fan, I will link right somewhere up here my video from just the other day in Maranello, actually doing a whole tour of the town and spotting a bunch of very cool Ferraris. I'd be fascinated to know the sales numbers of these dealers here. The paint also on this Phantom is wild. Look at that. That there is the sound of an almost silent 6.25 liter V12. I must have missed this last time I was in Monaco, but there's actually a McLaren dealer right here. And Smart and McLaren, what a odd combo to have in one dealer. That there looks like the new 750S. The lighting they have is very nice in this place. Gorgeous. And we got the McLaren GT. Oh, and some AMGs. Not really much of a smart dealer. In the back there, hard to see, is the new 4x4 squared G63. I'm not sure what this place is. It seems to be maybe just a garage, but that's an old 308 right there. So if you've been able to visit Monaco, which is a blessing if you have, I'd be very curious if you could comment down below what the best thing you've seen here is, because basically this is the best in the world right here. And another Maybach. So although obviously the focus of this video is all cars, I can't help but just show you guys the beauty of this place and try to give you guys a tour around. This is the beach right here in Monte Carlo. And the water, I mean, you can't even see it that well right now, but it's truly gorgeous. It's like this perfect blue color. This country certainly has every different flavor of 911. It's a nice cabrio. Found a 599. Beautiful car. Okay, it's Bentley time again. It's the V8. A nice metallic green too. So I see another car dealer to go check out, but I must admit I have no idea what kind of car this is. Any guesses so far? That's a very old Lancia. This is... okay, so it is a body kit. BMW i8 with a lot extra on it and some actually very impressive paint. 350,000 euros, pretty pricey. Over here we have the Ferrari Saussure, the 750 Monza Spider Scaglietti. Not sure exact age, probably late, probably early 60s. GT3 RS. No, regular GT3. Yet another Abarth right there. And a convertible too. So it's getting a little bit quieter here, so what I think I'm going to do now is guide myself over to one of the two Ferrari dealers in Monaco. Or one of the other exotic car dealers. Honestly, I didn't believe it when I saw it on the plates, but there is in fact a Toyota dealer in Monaco. And there's a Lexus right past it. And even Ford. How about that? This is actually the first time I've seen this, the new Dark Horse. The top trim basically GT plus, sort of like the old Mach 1 or something. Good looking car. And although the Dark Horse is cool here at the Ford dealer, what is much cooler is this dealer. So we got the Bugatti Veyron. Looks like a first generation one, but with the updated headlights, which is pretty common for them. We got these beautiful 993s. That's in the ruby stone red, my favorite Porsche color. That one's a Turbo S and that one's a Carrera RS. So far this might just be the coolest car I've seen in Monaco. EB110 Bugatti. And this here is this kind of combo Lotus and Ferrari dealer. Got that 488, the Moke over there. Of course, another Roma. They're really popular out here, unsurprisingly. Portofino. The 456, a car I always love. I think back there, can't see it too well, is a, I was going to say FF, but I think it's actually a GTC 4 Lusso. Then we got the Ferrari F355 and the annoying new direction for Lotus. The basically just a Geely Lotus and another one that's also basically just a Geely. But to save the day, we have this beauty. The new Lotus Emira. I really like this car. Despite the fact that these things are just made in China and aren't Lotuses at all really. This thing is actually fantastic. So now I'm checking out some of these sort of back side streets here to see what kind of stuff I can find. It's definitely quieted down here, so it's less out, but there's still gonna be some good finds, I know it. Here's an RS6 Avant. Probably one of the most common Monaco cars I've seen outside of Monaco. This is the S4 wagon. Fantastic car though. Well, looks like I found another either Mansory or Brabus G-Wagon to go check out. I think Brabus. Might even be the same one from earlier, who knows? I think it's a different one. The one I saw earlier had a vividly blue interior. And that's an X6M right there, from Italy. Or M50i, my bad. Swiss plated too. Alright, I found another gem. Ferrari 575, Maranello. Look at that beauty. And while spotting that Ferrari, I just noticed I was right next to this beauty. The old C6 generation, I think it is, Audi RS6. The V10 that is sort of from the Lamborghini. This is actually a car we never got in the US. We got the S6, still with the V10. And an awesome car I thought about getting actually because they're pretty cheap, although maintenance is a bit of a nightmare. Back down we go. Alright, found another cool view of the casino. Look at that beautiful view. I almost missed this. Another 812. Seems like every single place I look here, there's another 812, which I cannot complain about for 1 second. And then behind that, I think is a Camaro and a old SL. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty confident on that answer. I love the paint job on this Vespa. And once again, another wild view of this canyon here in Monaco. Nice GTI. Well, found another exotic car dealer. I'm surprised I've actually not seen this one before. We got a, looks like a Scuderia 16M possibly. Definitely F430 with a 360 and then two very nice 911s. Looks like a 992 GT3 and a 991 probably GT3 RS, maybe even GT2 actually. And right here we have another one of these Microlino cars, or really mini cars. And this is the light version, whatever that is. I guess maybe quite literal, just less weight, less stuff, less features. So when I visited here last year, I was actually pretty surprised to see this. A proper Carnival. Check out this Ferris wheel. Not the kind of wheels I'm looking for, but it'll do. It's a pretty cool one. You know, I could definitely spend all day here, and to be honest, I basically just did. Next time I come here though, which I'll definitely make sure is the next time, I'll make sure to spend a lot more time and a lot more filming, because there's an infinite amount of stuff to look at. Passed by this earlier and almost forgot to come back here. But this is a yacht dealer. And they got here these yacht models in the window. I bet the models alone are a fortune. Now if only I knew a spot where I could buy an extremely expensive French car. Oh yeah, Bugatti. Let's take a look. Yet another Bugatti here. It's like being back in Beverly Hills. I like the coloring on this too. It's very classy spec. The kind of tannish brown and the dark blue. Has the original wheels and the original old school headlights. This is probably like a 05, 06 maybe. Last time I was here, there was a Chiron parked right here. You know, I was just realizing I haven't seen a Koenigsegg dealer here. Not saying there isn't one, but I certainly have not seen it yet. Now that it's dark here, you can really see how well lit up this place is. Not only do we have the Carnival, with all these beautiful high-rises and these fabulous yachts here. Alright, and just like that, we're on a little side street that's a little bit quieter, and it's time to end the video. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you guys had a fun time. I certainly did myself, and I can't wait to come back here again. Even though it's been a year since I was here last, it feels like I practically never left. Definitely write down below which car was your favorite today, and also go check out my San Marino car spotting video. Another very small micro country. You guys should definitely see that, and don't forget to subscribe because it really does change the course of my channel quite a bit. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.